No.
Okay, we are ready to record. We're recording.
Great. So first on the agenda, we have approval of minutes from October 22nd.
I would just identify the bullet and the date.
Okay.
Everybody who's here,
Today's date, and that's all.
it's
For the recording.
December 3rd.
December 3rd, 8:10 a.m. Meeting of the cemetery trustees. First on our agenda today, we have approval of the minutes from October 22nd. Anybody have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
I will second it.
Do we have any discussion on the minutes? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The minutes pass. Second on the agenda, we have consent agenda. And on the consent agenda, we have the banking summary and the occupant list. Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
I'll second it.
Yep.
Any discussion on banking summary or occupant list?
No.
None.
All in favor of approving the consent agenda?
Aye.
Opposed? Third on the agenda, we had the Stewart headstone requests. They were talking, they may come today to,
Right, they might be stuck in traffic, so we might have to circle back to that if
Okay.
they show up.
great,
Otherwise, I'll let them know about the January meeting.
excellent. So we'll move forward to the superintendent's report.
Let's see. Quickly run through it. There's a list of how many cremations and full burials. 8 were cremations and 17 full burials for a total of 25. Work crews doing well with leaves. It's 100 acres. They've gone around once. They're on their second round of going around. So hopefully there won't be any snow and we'll get all the leaves cleaned up before the snow flies. Oftentimes we don't get to the entire cemetery until after Christmas. So, but they do very well. Let's see. Oh, just to mention about Walter White, organized that nice volunteer event to edge out the veterans markers in, it was October. Lots of people showed up for that. He got a good turnout with contractors and volunteers, and we received, good press for it in the paper, and it was a nice feel-good event. The volunteers need more supervision if we are to do it again. Some of my crew were not happy about the way things were edged. It wasn't up to snuff with my crew, and I don't want to step on their toes. So, I said, it might not happen again. If it does, there would certainly be a lot of tweaking.
Right.
And there would have to be a lot more supervision, maybe fewer volunteers to control but it is a really nice idea. It just needs a lot more supervision. So.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to the Curry College baseball team too.
Yeah.
They appeared that most of the team was there
Yes.
and they were doing a great job.
Yeah.
It was nice of them to step up and volunteer for that.
As well as local contractors, Town Tree and John Driscoll, and some of the house contractors from around town showed up. So.
That was great. The maybe going forward, if we're going to do it, maybe we identify an area that we'll work in, and we control the group in that area,
Yeah.
and we have some
Well, we did.
oversight.
And we need more supervision.
Yes.
We even need to train the trainers.
Right.
We need to train the coaches.
Yeah.
Because kids were wandering off, and
Right.
there were people down. We were supposed to be in one area,
Oh, okay.
and I found kids wandering off.
Yeah.
And some people were down by the pond,
Right.
So, and all was well. So we got one phone call who complained about a tailgate party, and when they found out that it was a food truck to feed the volunteers, they were fine with the event, that it had benefited veterans, and they understood. that
Who was that? Like,
We-
was it somebody driving?
It was
to see a
somebody
loved
who
one?
had been in that day to tend to their family lot. And their family lot was right in the area where we
Oh.
were working. And it was at the end, so everybody was
You would've thought it
gathered
could-
around the food
Yeah.
truck. So
Yep.
it appeared we were having a tailgate party.
Yes, definitely. I got a phone call.
Especially with the kids wearing baseball jackets.
Yeah, and hats. And,
Yeah, so they were confused, and but they were quite happy when they received the explanation from me.
At least they reached out to you and didn't post
Yeah.
something on social media.
Yeah, which is
Right.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I got a call from a relative just joking because he was there for service, and he said, "What are you having a tailgate in your backyard?"
we had two big services
Yeah.
that day,
And it went,
and
I was concerned about that, but it seemed it went great. The
well, I
timing.
tucked them out of the way
Yeah.
in the back, and they managed to stay there. So it all worked out.
Excellent.
So.
So did we send a letter of thanks or something to the
Yes,
Rotary?
we did send a letter of thanks to Walter, and I wrote to the paper, and there's a town-wide effort to recognize significant volunteers, and he was in the paper last week with a nice letter from me recognizing him as a volunteer of the year.
Oh, great.
So I nominated him for a volunteer of the year. And that was sent to me. I wasn't aware of that campaign.
Mhm.
And the rabbi from the temple sent me the promo.
Mhm.
So I said, yes, that's great. I'd love to nominate Walter.
Good.
Yeah.
The I think Walter maybe mentioned to me too that Curry wants to get more involved with, donating or helping out around
Oh, really?
town. Yeah. So we should keep that in mind.
That's good,
In the
because
event
they're
we-
under new ownership, so they won't.
Yeah. New leadership. Yeah.
Yeah, they.
We talking Curry Hardware or Curry?
No, Curry. I
Oh,
thought Curry
College.
College.
Oh, Curry College.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
They have new leadership, but they're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, they want to get more involved with the town. So
Curry Hardware donated.
all those shovels.
Well, they gave him a significant discount, and he got somebody to pay for
the balance.
like 25 shovels, 25 edgers,
Great.
and they are tucked away
Good.
here
Excellent.
in the receiving tomb
Great.
for next time,
Good.
if we choose to do it.
Good.
So, but Curry Hardware was.
Stepped up.
Yeah.
Good. Just thinking, if we don't do this again, if there's something else we could use Curry volunteers for, just keep in mind.
Yeah.
Good. Excellent. Anything else in the superintendent's report?
No.
All right. Correspondence?
There is no correspondence this month.
Good. Old business?
No.
New business?
Oh, I hear a. Oh, that's Meg.
Nah, it's not who I thought, no, exactly.
Meg.
Anything new with the CPA funds, if I'm saying that name right?
Well, I don't know when they will, I don't know when they decide
I didn't have to know this.
who, will get funding and whatnot, but I only asked for funding for the report. I only asked for
Right.
$13,000 for the report, so I do believe that they're sympathetic to us
Mhm.
and that we'd probably get that request. And then we'll see how much, work, what a dollar estimate is that they put in the report for
Mhm.
any repairs we need.
Mhm.
That will be the big ask
Right.
next year,
Right.
next round with CPA,
Got it, okay. thank you.
CPC. So,
Do you still have the volunteer coming and doing the cleaning on the
yes,
headstones?
Christine, she will be here at 9 o'clock. We have a new volunteer. She's wonderful. She loves cleaning headstones. And she, last week, so she was gonna stop for the winter because it's, cold out, and we shut the water off and whatnot. And I asked her to stay last week, and she put bows on all the wreaths that came for the guys to put out. So she's willing to do all kinds of things.
Great.
Yeah,
And she's just a volunteer.
she's a volunteer.
Awesome.
She came to us from Cedar Grove Cemetery. So
Did she volunteer there or work there?
she did. She volunteered
Mhm.
there.
Is she still volunteering there also? Or
No.
just- Okay.
No, they had a change of management there,
Okay.
so
Good.
she left.
Good.
But she does like what she does, and it's
Yeah.
for, if you've seen any of the pictures that I posted,
Yeah, I have, yeah.
it's pretty dramatic difference. So.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Do we have, is there an agreement with her on paper, if there's a liability on the
Yeah,
secretary's part?
I had her sign a disclaimer.
Okay,
I did.
Good.
Yeah.
And how does she choose what headstones to clean? Does she just walk around and?
Well, she works on antique headstones. It's chiefly marble headstones that need to be cleaned. You know, none of the granite headstones really need to be
Mm-hmm.
cleaned. So nothing contemporary. The older stuff that's marble gets discolored really easily. So that's what we use that solution D2 on.
I see.
So that's what she's doing. She focuses on the older stuff.
nice.
Good. Is there anything else?
Anything else? I would just say everything looks great around here, Lisa, with all the decorations, so.
Thank you.
In the, I saw we're doing the wreaths again, so
Yes.
for a $75 donation.
$75 donation will put a wreath on your family headstone. You
Right.
can call the office and speak to one of us on the phone
Great.
and send us a check for the gift fund.
And those funds go towards,
Beautification.
great, awesome. All right, if there's no other business, get a motion to adjourn.
Make the motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second that.
Just need a time.
Uh,
Lisa.
The time is
8:23.
8:23. Do we want to pick a date for another meeting?
Yeah, can we pick a couple?
Yeah. Oh, can I get a...
So do I
Calendar.
retract that motion, or?
I don't think it has to be on the
No,
record.
no, we can.
It's
Okay.
all set. You can just close. You can end the recording.
Okay.
Adjourn.
Yeah.